Obviously, I'm more about over daily update TV. So now I will show you my dinner and subscribing. I'm a YouTube channel like in the channel for commercial conversation. And rather in the see a year Ghana has a year Namsuma speaker Babin, the honorable right speaker Babin, a suspending some of the a year MPP, a year Mrashebeja Phonibi, because Abrana vet and because no moody and Yamon Sembia and any coin say omudi into Akroma a year. Speaker and Yama says, or Honor said, a free or more afan and Namsumasa and man says, it is speakers who ran the 2 minutes a suspended one. Mabusian may say moment a minority a Afenyo Markins there anymore at the actual power basse and cause sure more revoking suspension and answer on for mobile in Chomono on call your mobile. No letter on the buy in and a tintin in an say and speaker and review na a year suspension on call your mobile. Can't go in I Accra, a honor Sansem way, it will be governor. I daily update TV, so we give it the best.
It wasn't part of their plan. Parliamentary say BBC Abisiama or my friend Semna Tomaso. So when that happened, it was the responsibility of the chair and the clerk to reschedule normal to communicate back to Omo ya appointee Omo. Say, yeah, schedule for Thursday 1. But we are informing you, sir, because of ABCD.
No, this year.
Ye pia was scheduled on this day. The clerk did not do it. The chair did not do it. And nothing that chair any be apologize here. From the minority point of view, I agree with Afenyo. Because so far as he is concerned, so BBS it is the clerk's duty. And not in a minority, I call on the clerk, say the clerk should be sacked, and also should be sanctioned. Because clerk only more to ma, BBC now him say affected the flow of the time now. It is for you to quickly pick a phone and even call and inform them. But they must say, no. I strongly believe that Afenyo acted in good faith by apologizing. And I'll connect it to Oliver's own. Chairman, I apologize. You realize Okujato was still pushing. Chairman, on behalf of the committee, they've built a consensus and they've rendered that apology to Onsum. When Afenyo came, no Afenyo knew him. Obaya a man opportunity. Personally, he was a man. And I also apologize directly to Okujato and his wife. He could have also given instances and explained, say, so far as he's also concerned, at the end of the day, it is clear, and they said going for me. Say, he has shifted the time now, but he didn't come and settle score. He was there to do the needful. Because, yes, I will not fall to you because I said, like, inform me. This is all by ya. Now, me use word be, say, smuggling, those kind of things, my cassette, betray sign, me apologize to yourself and your beautiful wife. Now, this is where my case is. Oliver, also no opportunity, no? You should have gone straight. What Oliver was doing was trying to settle score, prove to him why he made that. And as soon as Obeyesan, it means say, we apologize now, Obama. You are giving a caveat, say, even though you apologizing. This is the reason. And that is what Afenyo did not do.
Okay.
Afenyo went straight to apologize, despite the procedural issue and the clerk issue.
Thank you. Minority rejects suspension of 3 members of appointment committee. Chaos. Demand reversal of decision. It is a minority for the Krataba Bontin say speaker say was suspended Nimpam for me and Sano. Woman in Yadrine now won't such them and now on reverse it. And Mrini Honti, I cannot read all, but Osha or say in line with standing orders 130 and Article 19 say Ube take a decision will be who is and Kamana Quenya. No, so I can assume. But the question is with this pictorial evidence, with this video.
I'm serious.
Anyways, let me read. Let me read. The decision by the Speaker of Parliament, right, Honorable Aban. But if I took Facebook mine now, almost on can be. Right, Honorable Aban SK Bagwin on Friday, 31st January 2025 to suspend 3 distinguished members of Parliament of the new Patriotic Party. I beg your pardon. Honorable Frank Arnold Dompreh, Sawama Dredge, Honorable Hassan Suleimana Kushegu, and Honorable Jari Ahmed Wejak Bawe is an unfortunate overreach of parliamentary authority, a blatant display of and an attack on the democratic principles that underpin our legislative process. But the question is why selective justice? Because then NDC majority chief whip also echo. Number 2, the event that transpired during the vetting of ministerial nominees were born out of deep-seated frustrations regarding the conduct of proceedings, the disregard for the process, and the majority's attempt to railroad decision without consensus building. Let me jump to 3. The Speaker's decision to unilaterally suspend these 3 MPs without due process. It was the Speaker for due process. So, in accordance with provision enshrined in Standing Orders 130A and B, without an opportunity for them to be heard, and Article 19(1) of the Constitution, and without first exhausting internal disciplinary mechanisms, sets a dangerous precedent. It signals an era where the Speaker can arbitrarily punish members of Parliament based on perceived disobedience rather than adherence to parliamentary rules. In fairness, in any ways, time and again, student parliament. If some student parliamentarians were in breach of the standing orders of the House, the Speaker, usually in consonance with the or in consultation with leadership, the business committee of the House, i.e., the majority leader, minority leader, we finish, then the matter will be referred to the privileges committee. So following a determination of the matter, then the Speaker so now that minority so raise the issue, say Speaker has done a unilateral arbitrary decision of when Yemi says how does it, because as a KBS and Speaker also refer to the business committee, to the privileges committee. Now Omokase Bia would for another and all those communities.
I think we should appreciate Speaker. He spoke the mind of Ghanaians.
5 minutes.
He spoke the mind of Ghanaians. So we should appreciate Speaker.
Okay.
I did not Ghana for everything. What's the other power now? Because I saw somebody on music and nature. Exactly. What Speaker did, he has done it. Afenyo fair this parent committee.
No, so the issue is. The issue is not whether or not Speaker is in capacity to do that.
He has the power.
But the issue is whether or not Speaker is in breach of procedure.
No, he has the power to do it.
The issue is in line with procedural error.
No, so he has the power.
So you may be the Speaker, you may have the capacity, but in line with procedure, the minority is asking.
I think what we should appreciate the basics of Speaker every year, in the standing order, Speaker has every right to do that. He has every right to do that. And moreover, see,
because we end this in
yes, sir.
And to stand order. Which part of the standing orders? Which part of the standing orders?
If you give me opportunity, I'll just look for it and give it to you. But for that, see, supposed to give me. Don't forget, I was an assembly member. So
okay.
I know what I'm saying.
Honorable.
Honorable. I'm just that. Nana. My brother, I can so wonderful things. And
so listen to this and continue. Okay. Isaac Kofi Kums will say, I agree with the minority letter. It is called fair hearing. That is why even when you catch an armed robber in the act, you give him fair hearing. So the minority is right. I'll say it's fair hearing. And I think the Supreme Court recently, I've forgotten the case, NDC case. Said they did not give NDC a fair hearing because NDC. The county and NDC decided to be part of the case. But Omama NDC fair hearing, the Supreme Court said then based on that they should go back to
to go and grant them fair hearing.
But don't forget, at that particular point, whatever Speaker has every right to. You see, sometimes I believe in one thing. My brother Ekabi said consensus building. And you see, don't forget, this time around, NDC in Parliament have been so fair to NPP.
Okay.
So fair.
On the appointment.
Oh, yes. As what do we care? Whether Afenyo comes in or not, we don't have a problem with it. We have every right. See, whether they come or not, we can do or proceed with whatever we have because we have the numbers on floor. We have the numbers. Yeah, exactly. We have it. For more call at any time. So we can just do it, pass them and go. But see, we have given them unlimited access to.
It's not you have given them.
And then
a conclave decision and by convention. So Haruna Idrisu, time where ranking member, he had unlimited access to asking questions.
But they see you.
No, so you have to, and you have that unlimited.
The chairman that we have
to
now.
do it reasonably.
Exactly.
And that is at the discretion of the person.
And we don't have a problem. So far, who say entertaining? Over 7 years. Ask. We don't have a problem with that. I mean, I believe in one thing. Am I a democracy? Kono. Oyi bibia fi mu a the democracy ye practice Ghana ha no ho kono. Even for us to have majority, overwhelming majority. The first time yenya micro minority. Don't forget say consensus thing between majority and minority.
Which one is the micro?
The first time
I make a micro, but now that you have raised the micro, let me play the devil's advocate.
Sure. Don't forget, sir.
Honorable, which one is micro minority?
The micro minority, no, this is the first time you micro minority. So the consensus between the majority and the minority. But between the majority and micro minority. No. It was what? Please, I have. Don't worry. Give me my time. My issue is that, boss.
Technical.
At first, micro minority or parliament down. It has always been majority and minority. But this time around, no. To the sense one will form quorum. We've not had that experience, but even in that, we still give them the respect as minority.
Isaac also,
what I say, we still give them that respect as minority. And trust me.
So far, do you say the questioning and all those?
The questioning are so far so good. See, say you are more chance and beside questions now. I believe in one thing. If we don't give them the opportunity, the Belgians say maybe Jomama and Kofa or appoint you, they are not up to task.
Sometimes I have problem with some of the NDC guys on the panel.
Why?
I don't know why sometimes they don't have questions for the nominees. Is it because of the NDC folks?
No, sir, because of 50 million questions. I will be saying, which question would they ask again?
No, that cannot be right because ranking member is last to ask. And it cannot be over million of questions you'll be saying to my bread. Because usually they have the. No, I think we should gravitate towards the fact to say your partisanship and your governance.
Sure.
You're two of we are NDC, MPP ceases to exist.
Exactly.
Ghana.
Sure.
It's the first one. Look at Lindo Oklu. And I make an example. A city where near flooding a problem. Your do river, you intimate Accra bouncing baby. You know, congestion, like
street children.
You didn't have questions for. Come on. Because we end this, no.
But you see,
yes, and not just I say, you impress baby on mine.
No. But don't forget, so more heavy right to ask or not to ask.
Then they don't have that.
No, by force to ask.
No, it's by force.
It's not by force.
Then why are they on the committee?
No, they are on the committee. It's not by force.
If they are not there to ask questions,
it's not like they are not there to ask questions.
So what is
by force?
No, by force saying.
It's not by force.
The appointment committee is also two new better than no.
And you say
what interview? I got your interview.
I like to say I'm going to go out before me say me may Juma. Me buy me that say
your last shine.
Bye you. Yeah. Bye you.
Then why did you constitute the committee?
But you say bet you afro be about to be my I don't swear.
How saying?
Yeah, what you back on it is a word to I respect you about but time.
Well, respect one. Yeah, no Juma no so no come.
Oh, Nina come.
Oh, Charlie.
But so one bar, see to me approval. So he can't carry himself as
you
No, my early suggestion. My early suggestion told you I wasn't okay with giving a Greater Accra Minister Diana Omoye. But no, before said
your time is response for no.
Just a minute. Just
me time. Running up.
Just a minute.
No. Finish your minute.
No.
Okay.
So first thing, some micro minority. It's unparliamentary. Bibi say ni honom. But I think I see you don't get here. My chairman and the council assembly. And I will figure with so yeah patch and I say pack catch say. So I feel say MPP a micro minority. Yeah patch say a mighty minority.
Which mighty?
Yes, because
What? You are just irrelevant.
who told you?
It's not
We are mighty. Parliament.
Which mighty?
Parliament.
Which
Say.
What are you doing?
Say appointment committee. Musro.
What is wrong?
Musro.
How dare? Where is all there? What?
The second issue is communicate now about no.
Yes.
Communicate now about
Yeah.
minority for issue. You see, for me, and that is the perception.
Oh.
No, too. That is the perception I think that the NDC have. And it is something that if they don't take care, it will run the administration and their government into serious case.
No, that is
where complacency, arrogance, and show of power has now
forget it.
Blinded their eyes.
Thank you.
Unim say, let an minority fair hearing was not done.
What?
2, leadership.
But the evidence is the video, no, also.
Yeah, what is there?
But that is why in law, what you be say, wako you be cry.
Fair hearing.
Oh, yeah, but you be supportive
leadership.
of
A minority, majority.
Okay.
Leadership. I send community speaker this year. Speaker sat and Phil say 2 minutes and start obey my BBA.
Okay.
Last one. Okay, yeah, student activism time. Even normal procedure will tell you, say, you have to refer.
You refer
to the privileges committee.
Yeah.
I didn't think one yes, sir. My ending, ASA.
Okay.
For me, I feel said the NDC feels said because they have majority, they can do whatever they want. But we are sending a strong warning and a strong caution to them that they shouldn't undermine. They shouldn't undermine the mighty majority.
Okay,
minority.
Thank you.
The mighty minority. Because we put them on their toes.
Right, so thank you.
Just a minute.
Just
30 seconds.
Only 30 seconds. Accra 100.5 FM.
30 seconds.
Anna,
So then I will share and subscribe to my YouTube channel like and share for comment share on because there a course or Ghana a minority and course as almost course chaos you know and I'm so my speaker as suspended a year another Dompreh and or more aka. Inti no se say no minority for a letter babonti say o mother Roma speaker on a candy for a ofio no na say o ma for mumpa ohu omobo na onfanche omo na just onsan call omo back to parliament inti ene day ye da solely a minority I Afenyo Markins down no letter omo de abano no etintini ni titi emu na na busua daily update so and na ohwe na ohwe ya no subscribe share jumedi na like and follow comment share my God bless you.